Imagine waking up one morning, scrolling through your feed, and seeing the headline: Breaking news. Divorce is now illegal. You blink twice, laugh nervously, and think, nice one, The Onion. But then every news outlet is saying the same thing. CNN, Fox, even BuzzFeed. And that's when your stomach drops. This isn't satire. This is your new reality. Every couple in the country suddenly looks across the breakfast table like prisoners sharing their last free meal. Because, in a way, they are. Till death do us part just went from a poetic promise to a government mandate. No more divorce papers, no more irreconcilable differences. If you want out now, you're not calling your lawyer, you're calling your lawyer from jail. The penalty? 10 years behind bars and a fine so big that even Elon Musk would say, you know what, maybe we can work it out. The panic is instant. Twitter, sorry, X, melts down with hashtags like hashtag trapped together, hashtag marriage sentence, and hashtag pray for Karen. TikTok floods with clips of couples filming their last fight as free people. Marriage counselors are booked solid until the next decade. Divorce lawyers? Out of business overnight. Meanwhile, therapists become the new tech billionaires. One advertises, couples therapy or jail time. Your choice. Dating apps implode. Tinder's gone. Bumble rebrands to Bunker. Hinge's slogan changes to You'd Better Mean It. Because now, dating isn't just risky, it's a potential life sentence. People start ghosting before the first date just to be safe. Even the word commitment starts trending with skull emojis. Weddings take a dark turn, too. Gone are the smiles and champagne toasts. Every ceremony now feels like a sentencing hearing. The bride's hand trembles as she says her vows, and the groom's mother whispers, it's too late to run now. The cake topper shows two little plastic people, smiling on the outside, screaming on the inside. By year one, society begins to unravel. The government says this is all to restore traditional family values, but the result is closer to a nationwide hostage situation. Domestic arguments skyrocket. Therapists open 24-hour conflict hotlines. Even reality TV adapts. Netflix releases Love is Law, Married for Life edition. It becomes the #1 show worldwide. Some couples make it work, sure. They talk more. They compromise. They rediscover what patience actually means. But others? They just endure. Every neighborhood has that one house where the lights are always off and the couple communicates only through sighs. And yet, they can't leave. Because love may have died, but the law hasn't. Of course, humans being humans, people start getting creative. A black market for fake widow certificates emerges. Shady online ads promise clean separation, guaranteed, no body required. You start hearing rumors of something called Project Freedom, where desperate couples fake their deaths, move to another state, and live under new names. But it's risky. One wrong move, and you're caught, sentenced to mandatory reconciliation counseling, which is just government code for marital prison camp. Churches launch marriage survival boot camps. 7 days of group screaming, cold showers, and trust falls. Meanwhile, a new tech startup creates VR break rooms, digital fantasy zones where you can pretend you're single for an hour without breaking the law. Demand is through the roof. The tagline? Because pretending is safer than leaving. 2 years in, the economy shifts. Divorce lawyers retrain as relationship influencers. Jewelry stores pivot to selling apology rings. Dating coaches become state employees. And, strangely enough, birth rates spike. Because when you can't leave your partner, you might as well start a family, if only for the distraction. Then, something unexpected happens. People start adapting. Couples talk instead of storming out. Husbands learn empathy. Wives learn patience. Dinner tables stop being battlegrounds. It's awkward. It's messy, but it's real. Some families grow stronger, not because they want to, but because they have to. Society starts calling it the Great Recommitment. The government pats itself on the back. Mission accomplished. Until the cracks return. See, when you trap people in love without escape, it stops being love. It becomes survival. Secret networks emerge, underground support groups where people gather in basements whispering, "You're not alone. We all want out." They hold fake funerals for emotionally deceased partners. The more dramatic ones even dress in black and give eulogies for their freedom. And just when things can't get more absurd, politicians introduce the Relationship Reform Act. It allows one legal divorce, but only if both partners pass a brutal national exam on marriage accountability. Sample question: list 5 ways you emotionally supported your partner this year. One wrong answer, and you're back to your life sentence. So now, date nights look like study sessions. Couples quiz each other at dinner. Valentine's Day becomes annual performance review. Roses are replaced with report cards. But people always find loopholes. Tech entrepreneurs launch afterlife simulators, VR pods that let you legally die for 48 hours, effectively resetting your marital status. Suddenly, fake funerals become the new weddings. Guests bring tissues, music plays softly, and the officiant says, "You may now rest in peace," and finally date again. It's dark, it's ridiculous, and it's hilariously human. Eventually, the government realizes this was a terrible idea, but undoing it would mean admitting they were wrong, and we all know that's never happening. So instead, they double down. Public schools start offering lifelong partner prep classes, complete with mandatory conflict simulations and pop quizzes like, "What's the correct apology when you're right, but still in trouble?" Meanwhile, late-night TV hosts have a field day. Memes flood the internet. Married and miserable, coming to a theater near you. People joke, but deep down, everyone knows something fundamental has changed. Love, once a choice, has become an obligation. And obligation kills romance faster than a bad anniversary gift. So what happens next? Maybe people evolve. Maybe we learn that commitment isn't something you can legislate. Maybe we realize that real love only works when both people have the freedom to walk away, but choose to stay. Or maybe we just keep pretending, smiling for the cameras while screaming inside. Either way, humanity finds a way. It always does. Even if it means faking our own emotional deaths in VR just to feel single again for 5 minutes. Because at the end of the day, love without freedom isn't love at all. It's just life with better wallpaper. And if you thought this scenario was wild, wait till you watch the next video. So hit that subscribe button, watch the full What If series, and let's keep imagining the impossible, one ridiculous law at a time.